So I'm here with Natalie Reimer Anderson, and you've made a beautiful transition in your work in the last couple of years. And I just want to know, how do you feel about your life's work now after having gone through this process with me?
Well, I really feel like I have such clarity of purpose now, and that I knew that what I was doing previously, which was working as a nutritionist in a naturopathic clinic, was part of what I wanted to do, but that my calling was something even greater than that. And I think that what has happened is I've really stepped into courage to be able to say, this is what I want to do. And with your help, I realized I'm a self-love coach, that it's not about the food, it's not about the nutrition. That's an aspect of our relationship to ourselves, the relationship we have to food. So being able to have that clarity and really step into that purpose is beyond what I could have asked for.
Amazing. So good. And what do you feel like you have achieved through it? What's happening for you now that wasn't happening before, that you can see are clear results?
Well, I have clients,
Yay.
so that's huge. Honestly, the idea of just owning it and just embodying it, becoming an expert in that field, really developing a really sound product that really actually helps people and transforms lives. So that has been really powerful. Getting, like I said, the clarity on what it is I do so that I could create that bridge from my message to the ears and hearts that are ready for it. And I think that bridge was what I really was able to pick up in working with you.
Fantastic. That's great. And what do you now know is possible for you in your life's work that you might not have understood before?
I love that question. I think that this has proven to myself that we have creative infinite possibilities, and that really it's just what we say we're going to do and then step forward in integrity and get it done, and that there is no limits. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I say that I want to do something, and like someone will show up, and just like the synchronicities and the collaborations that have come my way, like almost fallen into my lap, are so exciting, because it's like we're all connecting. All these people that have the same, consciousness-based businesses and want to make a difference are drawn to each other. So it's exciting to be part of.
Fantastic. How nice. What do you feel like is the biggest breakthrough that you had from doing this work?
Definitely to understand that you can feel fear and you don't need to let that stop you, and that it's totally natural, and you're going to feel the criticism, you're going to feel the judgment. A lot of it's made up, a lot of it isn't. It's actually there, but that doesn't need to stop you when you're in your purpose and you're in your calling, that you can just have your eyes forward, totally in your lane, focused on what you're doing for this world, and nothing else matters.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So good. And what would you say to others who are considering doing this work for themselves as well?
It's an investment in yourself, and then in turn in what you can give to the world. If you have any fear around embracing your calling, or don't quite know what that is, doing this kind of work gives you so much clarity. I don't even think you can put a price tag on it, and then what your life becomes after, just freeing yourself of that.
And what do you think would be the difference because you could be doing this work, say, outside of the context of a business, but you're doing it within the context. What do you think the difference is there?
If I'm understanding your question, outside of the context of business versus in my life?
Yeah, say, because I've got a lot of mermaids in my zone, and they end up doing their life's calling, but they do it for free, right? They do it on a volunteer basis, or they do it on the fly, or they, because you were serving people a lot before.
Absolutely, yeah.
As well, right? What do you think the difference is now that you've transitioned into high-end packages and, really being valued for your work?
Well, you just said it, the word value, being valued, knowing my worth, but also knowing that nobody is coming unless they are ready to transform, unless they are ready to change. And no matter what dollar amount you put on that, it's a sticking point for everybody. And part of my coaching and what I've learned is that you have to walk through and face that fear and resistance, because on the other side of that is the magic that you're seeking. So it's put the price tag on it, and the people that are committed will come.
Fantastic. Right. Yeah, exactly. Working with people who are not committed, how uninspiring is that?
Yeah. And we don't want to waste each other's time. We don't have enough time for that.
Exactly. So just one last question. Is there anything else you'd want to share with people who are seeing this video about what you're experiencing?
Well, my whole journey has been about self-love, and through this program, I've enhanced it even deeper. I really believe that we can't always see the forest through our own trees, but we can count on others that are supportive and wise, that can help us to navigate our own forest and come out to the meadow. Sounds corny, but it's so true, and we need others to do that for us.
Fantastic. You're a true leader, Natalie.
Thank you.
I see nothing but beautiful things happening in your work.
Thank you, Beth.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
My pleasure.